First and foremost, I would like to thank the organizers, Cortel, as well as everyone else from Aspen for the opportunity to be here. I would like to especially thank Mr. John for introducing me to Aspen and for extraordinary leadership role in bringing Romania to the Western countries, Western community. And we wish him good luck in this very easy job that for the next 4 years. It'll be amazing. I would like to start by acknowledging the role that my wife played in my life, professional life, family life. And indeed, our team has been and will be extremely strong. And that was the #1 catalyst for our success. So thank you very much for that. I tried to be really brief.
The clock starts later.
My story very quickly went to medical school in Timișoara, Romania. After I graduated the high school in Timișoara, which is the western part of the country, the high school with majors in math and physics. And I was a physics aficionado, and I fell in love with physics and math. So when I was in 12th grade in high school, I had the honor of representing Romania at the International Olympics of Physics in London, 1986, and bringing back the silver medal for Romania. So that was my first, let's say, contact with competition. And first time when I understood that I can remove barriers in front of myself. Then I had a visit by my physics teacher after I won the silver Olympics, and she introduced me to biophysics. And one thing led to the other, and now molecular biology, gene therapy, immunotherapy, and all of these interesting platform technologies that we have developed during the last 25 years. I did my PhD at Mount Sinai School of Medicine in New York City in biomedical sciences, then moved to industry in La Jolla, California, which is the incubator of biotechnology in the United States. Spent some time as a visiting scientist at the Scripps Research Institute, where I had an extraordinary opportunity to meet Dr. Palade, who is our Romanian Nobel Prize laureate for medicine and physiology. Then moved to other biotech companies, and finally to this very small startup that I have built called Kite Pharma. I joined Kite Pharma in 2011 with a mission to understand how we can reprogram the immune cells in the human body to be able to fight off cancer. Fast forwarding 7, 8, 9 years later, we brought to market in the United States first, and then Europe, one of the first gene therapies ever, and the first gene therapy for lymphoma. So now we are witnessing an unprecedented era of innovation in medicine. So the bottlenecks down the road are how to scale up, scale out this model, bring this innovative medicine with lower cost globally. So this is my story in a nutshell. Thank you very much again for the opportunity. This is about leadership as well. So let's talk about leadership and what I learned in the United States, witnessing some extraordinary entrepreneurs in biomedical sciences as well as in biomedical devices and so on and so forth. So there are a few characteristics of an extraordinary leader in the field of innovation, technical innovation, and I'm trying to emulate those characteristics. Number one is leading by example. So you have to emulate those values that you would like to transpose and translate to your team. There is no such thing as top-down leadership that is very effective in the innovation field. So leading by example is extremely important. You have to be inspiring, and you're inspiring people through leading by example. A matrix-based organization, as opposed to a silo functional organization, is more effective in our field and in general in high technology, because it has the capability of bringing together what we call cross-functional teams that are focused and centered around the goal or objective of critical importance for that organization. So I try to look at organizations, complex organizations such as biotech companies and large pharma, as being living organisms with homeostatic mechanisms, with checks and balances. It is important to look from that perspective at a complex organization or a company. The third aspect that I would like to emphasize, what I saw, the single most common trait of serial entrepreneurs and successful people who actually changed the world of medicine was optimism and an optimistic perspective, extreme resilience, not giving up in face of hurdles, some of them quite insurmountable. So these are three aspects that I learned in the United States. I'm trying to emulate them continuously in my career, including now when I'm leading global translational medicine for a Gilead company, by the way, which is also responsible for some of these wonderful HCV as well as HIV drugs.